Hi, everybody. It is time for Bison basketball 2018-19. The season is upon us, and we had Midnight Madness a few weeks ago, and the team's been practicing for about 3 weeks, Coach, and just get us caught up with this group this season.
Well, I mean, we're obviously excited to get started. We got a great group of kids and great group of young men who are a very, very competitive group in practice every day. So that's been a lot of fun to be out here on the practice floor. Got 16 guys, 10 of them new. Basically, I mean, we have 6 guys that are new and then 4 that didn't play at all last year. So it feels like you've got 10 new guys and got 6 guys back that gave us some great minutes last year and grew a lot as freshmen and sophomores. And so we're just anxious to get started and, open up the weekend at Central Missouri in a classic that'll feel a lot like an NCAA tournament with the quality of teams that are going to be there.
And the excitement of going and playing the first weekend. I know this is a difficult challenge this weekend at Central Missouri.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, Central Missouri and Pitt State have, 2 of the best teams in the region. When you start looking around, and we've had some good games with Central Missouri in the NCAA tournament. Go back a few years, but they got a great program, put a lot into it. Both schools do. Coach Anderson at Pitt State, won a national championship at Central Missouri, and then most recently is the coach at University of Missouri. So he's done a really good job his second year at Pitt State. I've heard a lot of great things about him, and so we're going to open up this weekend with 2 really, really good teams. And but I know our kids are going to go out and compete hard. We're a pretty athletic group. We may not be quite as big as what we have been in the past. But as far as quickness and athleticism, we got some guys that can really get after it and play extremely hard, and they've been playing really hard in practice. So I know we're excited about getting on the floor and putting that to work.
And this time of the year, it's so much about, you talked about the new guys coming in and meshing with the experienced guys that are coming back. And how do you do that off the floor?
Well, off the floor, these guys are probably taking care of a lot of that themselves. I mean, it's a great group of guys. A lot of them were here at camp this summer. Working our team camps, and so they got to spend a lot of time together. But really from day one, even being at school, seems like chemistry's been great. Like I said, it's a really great group of young men that really like each other, I think, on and off the floor. And they've had a great time together, and so I think chemistry-wise we're in great shape. Obviously, you start doling out playing time and those kind of things, but I think we have such high-quality guys that they don't care. They just want to be a part of something bigger than themselves, and they're investing a lot in this program and what we do every day, and that's really fun. It's a pretty young roster. We only have 3 seniors, and so the rest of the guys are primarily freshmen and sophomores, and got a few juniors, but it's a really, really young roster still, and that's kind of what makes going to practice every day a lot of fun.
It's a different schedule. You get to play some of these non-conference games before conference season, but several conference games before we get to January this year.
Yeah, no doubt. The month of November is going to be really good for us because we get some non-conference games. In the past, in the Great American Conference, we've always played 2 conference games the second weekend of season, and now we get to put those off until after Thanksgiving break. So the month of November is going to be really huge for us. I mean, as far as our non-conference schedule, it's tough as it's ever been with home and home with Christian Brothers and Pitt State, Central Missouri, and the likes of those, and then get to open up conference with UAM and SAU that first weekend in December, and then Washita and Henderson before Christmas break. So, but at least we do get 4 or 5 games of non-conference action before we step into conference play. So it'll be a little bit different mindset, going into this year than it has been in recent years with opening up the season with conference games.
All right, Jeff Morgan, excited about basketball. Look forward to seeing your team play. Have a great trip this weekend.
All right, we appreciate it.
Don't forget to go to hardingsports.com to check out the Bison basketball schedule.